Zero Boss returns, everybody. We're back. And we're just chilling at the station here, playing with a couple builds. Okay. Alright, so I wanted to build this one a little differently. We have some... yes. Build-in mods first. I don't have anything available for you. Need ECM. This be true. We just gotta build in. Increase damage to smaller ships by 5%. That's really good if I do a laser build. Don't know if I want to build in stabilized shields. I think I'd rather build in flux on you. Then you need this built in. Cost 32, leaving with 12. There you go. You can build in something, so worth. Building that ECM. And an automated repair unit built in. You can't afford another building anyway. Neither can you. These ships are going in first. So it makes sense to give them all ECM. Am I give them ECM? I don't know. But I also can't afford it, so we'll just start with what we have. You need ECM. Super important to get ECM for our build. And then armor graphic mounts is pretty darn good. Loader overdrive also good, but you're also very hot, so you can't do much with that. Integrated point defense, and also could just use the points for that. Don't have a void ray available, but I do have a causality disruptor. So why not give it a try? And then do like needler. Frag gun? Then you don't need these to be so wild. You could in fact do the cruise. Could try a burst swarm to save some things, and you know what? I will try the cruise missile. Shields get whacked by all the stuff, and then you're in there to... I got no... 21 points left. 3 lasers. 1 frag gun. We do have expanded magazines, so any gun with a magazine is going to be useful. Let's give this a try. See if he does. Yeah, his flat cannons are knocking that out, but it's not a completely useless weapon. That was a hit. There you go. Frag gun's fragging. That was really slow. Really slow. 83 seconds. I mean, I really like the build, but 83 seconds is bad. Because you could carry Storm. Need anti-armor. Don't think you're gonna do it. And you two could flick armor off. That lowers the cost. So your loader overdrive's looking pretty good right about now. Let's see how that works. I think honestly the void ray is just so much damage that it's probably best to use it instead of causality. Wow. This is taking forever. Don't even kill shields fast enough. So okay, we know this isn't working. These aren't working. So that means this isn't working. I have a big siege blaster. Oh, you know what I have? Conversion lance, which does armor damage and benefits by the expended magazines every 5 seconds. We'll shoot. Okay, that's actually not bad. Where do I have this? Let me just sell this thing. So honestly, double frag might be good. We got lasers to work on shield, then I need anti-shields, so this is when these guys might work out. Let's try it. Does the crazy lance work? Oh, hello. Actually works. That was pretty quick. That actually worked. Wow. Okay, you are in with this crazy conversion lance. Creates an explosion, dealing a ton of damage. Yeah, it's a fantastic weapon. Super expensive to run. Good thing it shoots slow. And that's running loader overdrive. Okay, now you. What to put on you? Obviously this would be very good. 4,000 points though. Does these burst lasers work? These do cost flux. They're not that bad. Let me try them. Do you need extended mags to make them work? Having big torpedo launchers would work too. Okay. So we'll use our enhanced lasers to flux them out, doing 12% extra flux when they attack, so much less efficient. That seems like a lot of damage, but you haven't shot your torpedoes for some reason. You didn't shoot your torpedoes at all. And it was fast, but you didn't shoot your torpedoes. Okay, what about... I would love this, but the cost is so high. What about these? Swarmers. So why is your armor so low? Structural damage. Ah, gross. You kill a cruiser, a heavily armored cruiser, in 20 seconds? That's fantastic. Alright. You are shooting your missiles. Oh yeah, you got cooked. Those missiles might be better. 20 seconds, that's pretty darn good. 1 second, 1400 damage, low range, or 1.5 seconds, 1000 damage, high range. It's 500 flux per shot. Damage per second is 1400, damage per second is 667. Yeah, that's the difference. And your turret gyros make it kill all the cruisers 5% faster. Your flux is really high. So this flux also really high. This dude just murders everybody though. I have a causality disruptor, so we could, and then I could just put the laser, high intensity laser on top. It's 20 points times 2. I mean, this is probably just gonna slap incredibly hard. Is he gonna shoot his cruise missiles? Didn't even need to. He's got them for when he needs them, but how quick is that? 21 seconds. I feel like this is stronger. We could swap out. Oh wow. Restores hull every second, reduces time to repair. That's super good. This dissipates hard flux. Gives us missile damage. Pulse weapon range. Speed. This is super duper good. But we'll lose 200 flux. Don't have flux distributor in it. Guess I can get rid of this. Put a flux distributor in there. Needs an ECM package too. Just running too expensive. Could get rid of that. He's not going to use it as a normal weapon. See, the poke missile is good because it forces them to fire PD. Oh, he's keeping his shield down. Oh my goodness. The humanity. That was 25 seconds. So a little bit slower, but I think doing the hard flux damage with lasers is incredible. Also, do I have a frag laser? It's a driver. Like an always on frag laser. Because that would be useful. If I had more of these, I would try out that build. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. That is a frag laser, 500 damage. 600 range is terrible. But the damage is insane. It is a point defense. Yeah, that is insane. This would give the full 15%. Here's fragmentation damage. Fire auto lance. What's your damage per second? 500, 100? What's the same 150? I got 3 of them. Max charge is 40. Recharges every 5 seconds, you get 10. And it shoots in a second. So if I give you extended magazines, it's gonna be like 4. Every 4 seconds you recharge a full blast. That's not very good. 100 damage a second, or 500 damage every 5 seconds. Damage sustained. This damage is not enough. You do extra fragmentation damage to anyone who gets close to you. 810 range. Mini pulsar. Flame dash. No, I don't have fragmentation weapons. This thing's as good as it gets. I mean, obviously I have this thing. It's the greatest weapon in the universe. I just don't want to use it because when we do a PRV run, we're going to only use those, or pretty close to only using those. It's going to be insane. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, we definitely have to build in this. Oh, beam damage reduced by 10. That's why it slowed down. So we should use a reactor. Reactor chamber. Yeah, now we don't lose the damage. We don't need to do hard flux damage. Hard flux will come from all the other weapons we're using. And this will increase their flux. Better to lower their shield. then increase their flux. Well, increasing their flux will be soft flux. And we're gonna add hard flux by shooting this thing and these. Everything else is beams, so I'm really not gonna be doing that much hard flux. This guy's just a monster. Cause he's got these things. They're insane. Okay, I think that's good for those guys. You, sir, don't have the missiles. So I'm just gonna leave these as is. I also don't think you shoot very fast. Automated repair, armored weapon mounts, resistant flux coils. You got ECM. Because I just built that in. So what do you need? What do you need, sir? The CCM, not really. Extended mags, no. Shields. Hardened subs, probably hardened subs. Because if you're going to be in the battle, you're going to have to be in for a long time. What other options do I have? I got the loader overdrive. What's this thing? Oh, that's a neural relay thingy. Right. Loader overdrive is going to make you shoot faster. You lose a little bit of range, but boy howdy. That's not going to shoot faster. These will shoot faster. Do I got 9 points? I do. Let's give it a try. We can get this thing killing cruisers in 30 seconds. That would be it. Yeah, this is pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. 34 seconds, there it is. Okay, well he was gonna do it before anyway, but now he does it better. No one else had anything built into it. I have some ships to build down yonder. Yes, you. Looky here. And I know this works. You got a chronic pulse, which is kind of nuts. Chronic pulse? No, you need something else. If you have the chronic pulse, you need to deal with them some other way. I'll just give you a giant railgun. Mega shotgun would work. Could try you. Needler. Needle driver. You need point defense. 5-point point defense. Not there. There. These have to be backward facing missiles. Oh boy. And efficiency overall go away. So you don't need the backward facing missiles for now. Your best bet here is the lasers. Yeah, I think tactical lasers would be good. What am I putting on all the other ships like this? Extra point defense? Yeah. Don't really need it. Wow, okay, you need You actually are okay flux-wise. So either use these things or salamanders. And you need armor. Critical point protection. Mr. Our Daily Bread. Let's give it a try. See how you do. You're not going to kill in 30 seconds, that's for sure. But you're here for Cryonic Pulse. It does so much damage. Oh. You get needles on them. Those are going to pop. There's the missiles. Not as good as the other missile, the torpedo. Torpedo makes giant holes in the enemy. You got needles. Yeah, they blew up. They blew up and didn't kill him. Getting killed really slow. I'm running 2 times speed as well. This is 80, 90 seconds? I mean, obviously you're going to kill everybody. You have 2 large guns. 100 seconds, that's just terrible. So this thing's a problem. Yeah, it does like really low damage. Damage sustained, yeah, low. Yeah, you can try this beam. Why not? I need some. It says energy damage is doubled. You knock their shield, but I need to knock their armor somehow. Obviously this would work, but I think it's really expensive to run. Yeah, compared to the Needler, that's super cheap. Could double blaster him. Like that. These will knock out the armor. For sure. And you know subsystem integration, so that ain't gonna help you, but let's give it a try. I don't use any of these Azorian Lances. But you also lower the shield size, which could come in handy? I don't know, we'll find out. Give it a... Yeah, it did lower the shield a lot. Okay. It does 50% less damage to shields, so... We just have to go giant blaster. Maybe. It's not working that well. The Azorian beam's probably underperforming. Yeah, it's not, so 2 things with those lasers. One, wow, that's super slow. Number 1 is that they need to... What about you? 1,000 damage sustained? That would make the ship a good extended mags ship. I don't think it does a lot of damage though. 333 per second. Just more than this. We'd be better off with just this. Just because the amount of firing that does. 500 damage per second. It's frag damage, so we do almost nothing to armor. Obviously, this thing will do the job, but I'm trying to do other things. We know the Mega Shotgun will work. What about, we got a blaster of some sort. Oh, there's always this thing. If this thing hits, it hits, man. It's just really slow. Pummeler. Fire rate increases over time. There's obviously the proton hammer to work on shields. Then we have the impact fusion, which is a big blaster. Also an anti-shield weapon. So now we're all blaster. So loader overdrive would work very well. Can we get more blasters? That's a frag blaster. Pretty flux efficient. But I have... Do we have other blasters? I mean, Tactical Edge is great. And Streamer. We're not here for the damage, we're here just to every 3 seconds fire a burst of ion power. 150 flux sustained versus 60. Yeah, I want to keep that flux low, so it's fine. Don't know if the salamanders are going to work on this guy. We're already at 32 minutes, oh my goodness. Building ships, man. All blasters, all day. Oh, oh, I see problems for our fine friend. Have we done it? That was much faster. 65 seconds. Okay, could we get... Yeah, once your initial 1800 burst goes down, it falls apart. Could we get faster? Like 250 per second versus 300. Obviously better. 500 per second and rips armor because it chucks 500. 600 flux. You're a giant frag gun, so as soon as the armor's gone, you gotta make big holes in things. Damage again, 286. I could try. What about? Bell repeater battery? Could do plasma caster? This is Ultra Blaster. Going with the blaster tech. Caster rate also works, 250. That's huge damage per second. Flux is actually pretty good. Let's try the 167. Oh, so it shoots really slow. Does lots of damage, but let's try the caster array. Seems like a medium weapon, but it's not. It's a large weapon. Now we're all blaster all day. Also very expensive to operate this thing. So how about loader overdrive? Let's make it worse. Yeah. You don't have stabilized shield either. Solve that problem. Okay. How fast can a blaster ship work? You're probably just gonna get killed. but I just want to see. He's blocking the big shots with the shield. Oh, not that time. Firing, but we're not seeing the boom boom. He's just trying not to flux out. D5, okay. Other option. Tried, tested. I like you. You shoot pretty fast. Are you gonna do more damage? Could be 1,000 damage per second. What else can I do? These are my best blasters. These are really good blasters too, but they're expensive to run. These are also expensive to run. Could use tactical burst because they strip armor. And then we're just relying on big blaster damage to do the work. And they'll shoot pretty quick now. Flux is really high. These will also work, I think. 198. Oh, rail guns. Fire rate is doubled. They won't shoot very fast. Obviously, the heavy frag gun's gonna work. Obviously, oh, this thing would do EMP damage. Yeah, a ton of EMP damage. I think you would work too. And I have 2 of them. But if you go real blasters, let's blaster it up. The Chaos Laser. Okay, last test. We'll end the episode and we'll test some more in the next one. So I have more ships to build. I love building these things. This is great. That's a lot of shooting you're doing, sir. The Chaos Gun is so chaotic. Okay, so the small ones are the little damage, and then the big ones flipped in there every couple seconds. And there, see, that's little damage. And every time you see the big one, that's big damage. Just flew at us and died. He tried. Okay, he tried. That was slow. Yeah. Alright, fine. Fine. Pepper cannon, X-ray pulse. Look at that damage. Look how fast you shoot. 866. I don't know if this calculation is 300 damage per second. It's between 100 and 500, but they don't shoot like too small, too big. I think it was more small. So what about you? I could just put 500 damage on it. Why is your damage increased? And your flux decreased. I have no idea. It's a second. You know what? Let's try the Ultra Blaster. These should be... oof. What should they be? Anti-armor weapons? Ion beam? Heavy rail burst. Damage is 150. This is 150 damage per blast. This is 500 damage per blast. Really, really inefficient though. Ion Pulsar would be intense. But what if we use an ion? There's one ion gun. And then this thing. Now we're getting crazy. Now we're getting crazy. Let's try this out. I know I said one more, but I want to try the Ultra Blaster. Well, let's see what Ultra Blasting looks like. It's just a big pew. Oof. I mean, that wasn't bad. 53. It's not in the 30 area. So I know what to do. I know now what must be done. Impact fusion. You're better as an ion beam. If the shield goes down, everything turns off. And your damage is really low when you have to reload. But it's all the extra ion power. Plus the damage is really high. For each hit, it's 500. They're very good weapons. So once they hit, they like stick and that's it. Goodbye. Let's go. Where is he? Fire the big gun. Yep. Bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Shields are just down. Allowing the ion to do its work. This is actually killing it really slow. Boom. That's 2,000 damage right to the hull. There's a blaster, right? Yeah. Okay, impact fusion gun, you're good. Because it adds all that extra damage. But we can make this thing gooder. How, you ask? Age-old friend. The anti-armor weapon. The hammer might be better. We'll see. We'll see, because the shields will probably stay up the whole time, right? Maybe. I need to stop. Rip them. Yeah, now his shield's just gonna stay up because we can't knock them down. Like he's not trying to avoid the damage. That means the Legio will keep their shields up all the time. Boom. See you later, Lud. I like the ion beam, but this thing has let me down. It's gonna be Proton Hammer. Because the Proton Hammer will wreck his shields by 15%. And then he's gonna try and dodge. Oh no, try and dodge that? really try and dodge this? I don't know. I don't think he will. Anyway, we'll do it in the next episode. See you there.